We good? We good? Should be live? We'll be good? We good? Upcoming? Okay. I think I'm one of the few people that are really excited um, for Lies of P. There is, as we are currently like in the process of it, there's a meme channel, I think a meme stream from Resident Evil, trying to hype up the possibility of, as of Resident Evil 9 trailer. That's really cool. And in a funny way, I'm super excited that It's funny that Maximilian is not here. He's not streaming it at the moment. So I'm throwing my hat in the gauntlet because I'm thinking, who thinks? Oop, what the fuck? Okay. Who thinks there will be Lies of P announcements? Oh, if you can hear the music right now, it's just kind of nice, kind of popping a little bit. It's all a lot about the game being fun. Oh, if you can hear the music right now, I don't have the music up because um, I'm afraid of copyright. Even just a day before, I got copyright for several music bits. Some I'm not even in my control. Like there was some music options from everything that didn't like go through the way I wanted it to. So in the meantime, let's just go ahead and see what people's in, because like even down, if you scroll down below, we have Sadat the gamer memeing with Star Wars and Deadpool. We have I just saw someone. Okay, there's Youngya here. Somebody was, yeah, this guy Loki Matt is memeing the idea of Kingdom Hearts 4, Resident Evil somewhere. Where's Resident Evil? Let's look for him. Let's look for him. Let's hunt him down. See, even Resident Evil is jumping in the fray. The verified channel for Resident Evil is jumping into the idea that maybe Resident Evil 9 is showcasing. So that would be pretty fun. If it is true, that will be really fun. That'd be pretty fun. Residents of Evil. Never mind. I thought it was the official Resident Evil page. That is my mistake. But yeah, super excited for what may be the release trailer for Lies of P. What may, because like here's the thing, I need to know when the Resident Evil. I need to know when Lies of P gets announced because I have to put time off. I have to get time off from work. I need to get time off work from my job, and I can't do that unless I get the official date for for unless I get the official time, unless I get the official date for Lies of P's release date, I won't be able to get time off. That's my problem. So the sooner we get a release date, the sooner I get to know when I can get time off work, because Neowiz said that there's gonna be a DLC in the summer for Lies of P. This is the summer starting now, but where is my official date for Lies of P? I don't know. We're not going to know this until it comes in 20 minutes. We won't know when the Game Awards are going to announce when Lies of P is going to be releasing content. Because we've known since the beginning of the year that there's going to be a DLC for Lies of P. I need to know the exact date to get time off. People are saying Arc Raiders, Kingdom Hearts 4, Splitgate 2. Those are fun ideas. Also, I didn't realize that there's also more. So, we experienced this on Wednesday. What do you mean starting in 3 minutes? According to their Summer Game Fest website. Because we have Day of the Devs that is happening right after. There's Ball Pit from Devolver happening at 5 p.m. So it's going to be a long game show. And then this IOI showcase is big news because we have Mind's Eye coming out later this year. And then the First Light look at the First Light is what some people were excited for. I'm excited for it only because it's nostalgia for my family and I. See, my family and I, we were big James Bond fans. There's also Wholesome Direct Access, Direct 2025, later starting tomorrow at 9. 10 a.m. is women-led games, so I'm really hoping this does well tomorrow. Latin America, there's also the Southeast Asian Game Show. Oh, so busy. I'm so busy. I don't know if I'm going to be awake for the Southeast Asian Game Show because I am Southeast Asian. My parents are both Vietnamese. Oh my god, there's so much more. There's so much things. Games made from Australia called Frosty Game Fest. And then Sunday, we have 10 a.m. on Sunday for the Xbox reveal, followed by PC Gamers showcase. We get a 2-hour premiere from Hideo Kojima. Dear God. And then we have Black Voices in Gaming, which is also a good thing. However, that's on a Monday. And me, I'm more focused on these two, I guess, so I won't be sleeping on Sunday. I may not be sleeping tomorrow on Saturday because of Southeast Asia Game Show, but I might end up recording a video for it. I know that much. What do you mean starting in 30 seconds? Because there's also the Ball Pit, the Kenny Sun story. My Transmuted Elf is really excited for the Ball Pit and for Day of Devs. That is pretty cool. Those are not my events, I don't think. But yeah, predictions. I don't have any real predictions. People say Arc Raiders. Let's see. We have Rayman 4. I remember playing Rayman when I was younger. Gravity Rush. I played a demo. Let's see. I don't think we need Fortnite 2. Chrono Destiny. Oh yeah, Asmongold was looking that up a while ago, I think. There's a video about it, I think. Silk Song. We got a Silk Song teaser from the Nintendo Game Show. Okay, so now we're about to start in 15 minutes. Jeez Louise, man. I don't know what people want. I'm just really excited for news in general because if I remember correctly, Maximilian was literally losing. He was he got a nosebleed from being so excited from the game show, from the PlayStation Direct just earlier, like this week. In the meantime, let's see if I can't check out a this one. Okay, but yeah, I wanted to figure like I saw this on my timeline. Let's see. Uh, Mostly negative. Why is this game being okay? Okay, this is so confusing. So for those of you who are not familiar with Monster Hunter got released at the end of February. I had a lot of fun, and wait, hold on. Let's even figure out Steam info, Steam info, Monster Hunter Wilds. Like this is so confusing because we're getting a we allegedly have 10K people in game right now. Charts. Let's see. We have 10K playing right now. But like there was a hike during the Akuma thing. And here's the problem. I think that before I start reading into the tweet, I think that we have a dip because we keep having content that gets released, and then now that people are done with the content, they are just not tuning in until there's more content to be had. So much so that during the first wave of like content from Monster Hunter Wilds, Maximilian played the entire game till its definitive point at that time, and then moved on to Monster Hunter Generations. And like this is like another trend to where like in the past 3 months it's high, it goes low, it goes high again because there's more content, it goes low, high again because content, and I feel really bad that this is a bad representation of what the game is about. Um, let's see the graphic like let's see one of the reasons from them is like the graphics, performance, and overall quality on PC specifically has been abysmal even on the highest end PCs, and no updates have done anything to mitigate it. That's kind of true. Um, yeah, because like Suki is not because like that comment alone is inflammatory in a way because we don't know what Suki's PC stats are. We don't know what those stats are. But there's good thousands or so recent Steam reviews starting the performance issues on the PC of varying reasons. So let's look into it. Let's showcase recent posts. Good game, run bad. Wait, which one's recent? The worst multiplayer system ever. Game itself is fine, but multiplayer is awful. Yeah, because there is a setting because the reason why the multiplayer is currently awful at this time is that you're trying to this is the first time Monster Hunter is cross-platforming. This is the first time Monster Hunter is cross-platforming and is trying to pull in servers from PlayStation, Xbox, Steam together in a big ball of Captain Planet, and you get Captain Turd for the moment. It's Dogwater, Captain Dogwater the moment, because of like it's trying to do all these things at once. So I'm pretty sure Capcom is at the works of trying to solve these issues when it comes to Monster Hunter. I might be a Monster Hunter shill because I've played the game since college. That was 2010. I played Monster Hunter for like almost 15 years now. And I still believe it's a really good game. It's just poorly maintenance specifically because of the fact that it's trying to do things where for this person, if you stuck to strictly like Steam players, you might be fine because it's doing the same things that Monster Hunter World did, same thing that Rise did, where those two games previously don't have cross-platform enabled. You can turn that off and might still have a good time. Performance is shocking even with strong hardware, yes, because it's currently demanding at this time. There's even a way to like reset the shaders, and I understand that much. I should probably look into it. Um, but again, it's still a really good game, and there's still good content of it. Even there's still 10K all-time peak is 1 million players in the past 3 months, and that is technically a good sign for a good game. But again, there's not many people playing right now, and in the last 24 hours, these many people played. That's only because of new content. So it's really difficult to really defend things right now because it doesn't. It's not helping itself, but it itself knows that. Story is not great. It's not supposed to be great. The story is about you getting to beeline to hunt monsters as quickly as possible, and it did. And it did its job. How are you calling Alma annoying? If you're talking about the Palico, you can just you can get rid of the sidekick, um, at the cost of making it you and 3 other NPCs, but you can technically get rid of the cat. However, protect Gemma. Alma wears the cami and the Chun-Li skin pretty um, attractively. I will say that. Um, but yeah, like, what do you mean? Unoptimized game still suffering issues, yet the content is being pumped up. Really fun monster with some good ideas and QOL. Impossible to recommend right now though. Performance is abysmal. There's not a lot of content because it just came out of the womb. What do you mean this game just came out of the womb? The previous entries had years to develop content in Monster Hunter World going into Iceborne. We had Rise going into Sunbreak. They had years to curate content. And you saying that there's not a lot of content compared to previous entries? Yes, you can finish the game in roughly 40 odd hours. But what makes you think that there's more content besides reaching to the current point in the high rank missions available, high rank story available? What do you mean? You're not helping the conversation when you say that there's not a lot of content. There is a lot of content right now, especially within its March, April, May, June, 4 months of being birthed from the womb that is Capcom. Like this, it has a lot of content for being alive for 4 months, and we're getting more content later at the end of June or March, June, July. We get the Lycaris update and stuff like that, and more H-Star monsters are coming out. I haven't played it because there's a lot of things going on in my life, but I want to. Okay. The gameplay environment and new combats are super fun. The optimization, yeah, the optimization is really weird. The UI is I do like the fact that the UI tells you, hey, you are going to die. I'm gonna wiggle 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 your life bar to let you know this love tap will kill you. I like that change the quality of life. I like the idea that the game is trying to tell you, hey, wiggle wiggle wiggle, you may die if you stay here long enough. Let's see. Honestly, I don't know what changed in between my okay, I don't know what this guy's about. What changed between World and Wilds? It's they're implementing like quality of life though. I don't know what you're asking for. In the time span of literally 2,000 days between releases, either I, the player, have stepped into the river and have changed, or the game has finally stepped out of the river of time to come out a completely different beast. I can't really tell, but the fact I put in less than 50 hours and feels absolutely no need or desire to play anymore ever is either depressing or subconscious, or some subconscious part of the game just feels wrong and irksome and puts many returning players off. I disagree. I will say that I disagree with this intake to where like let's see what's yes, the whole point of the main story, everybody knows that the beginning of the game, you're trudging through the mud. Even in Worlds, you took so long to get through low rank. Not a lot of people got into high rank. My understanding is that during the inception of Monster Hunter, not a lot of people, there was a percentage of people that was not high that made it through the main campaign to get into the interesting stuff that is high rank. And it wasn't sexy in low rank when you had to track Pink Rathian track marks, the footprints. You had to. There was a mission that made you track like footprints and signs of the Pink Rathian. That took forever. In game, it told you, "Hey, track this." It didn't tell you you can either hunt the area that it could be in, or it didn't tell you that you can like physically like scavenge these states alone. So the slog going through low rank was real, to the point where my friend Shrunken had a difficult time getting to the high rank missions. The fact that the main story is shorter helps people get into the interesting stuff like high rank and Gore Magala. If you had Gore Magala in the tutorial part of the campaign, people would have a hard time. If you had to manually track a meter of a particular monster until you can finally move on, you would lose players. They saw a problem in Worlds, and they saw a problem in Rise, and they fixed it to where, hey, we got you a story, and you can bum rush this to get to the important stuff. So I will say that in trading by trading a shorter main story campaign, you get people who are dipping out of Monster Hunter Wilds very quickly, because in World, the retention that they kept on players was a whole lot. Oh, testing. They're testing. Okay. Cool. Okay, we're about to start soon, but we're talking more about this later. But I don't want captions. But I do think that there's an issue with people's expectations. People have expectations of Wilds that are hard to maintain. It's definitely an issue. I think it's an issue that people are not managing their expectations. I don't know if it's because they want to be in the game for as long as others want to. I don't know where the issues are coming from, but I do know my volume's really bad. Hold on. May contain content that some viewers find offensive. Flashing lights, epilepsy. I don't think I have epilepsy.
Please welcome to the stage. Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
All right, Jeff Keighley. Let's figure it out, buddy. The blue Nikes. The blue Nikes. Oh, I forgot to start recording.
I love the energy. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity.
There's not many people there. Don't show that. Don't show the empty queues, man.
And giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning.
Dante?
And saw that he canceled a date, and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel Heroes. This show
Marvel
has
Heroes, baby.
Including, yes,
Marvel Heroes.
brand new game announcements.
Where's that Overture announcement? Game, I need Overture, man.
Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units.
Okay.
Game Discover Co.
Hey, Monster Hunter? Mostly negative, but top selling game. Hell yeah. Expedition 33? Hell yeah. Schedule? Hell yeah.
13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game.
Repo's a fun game.
Crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. Closely trailing
Uppsala, Sweden.
From TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's
Oh yeah, Schedule 1's.
Indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster
That
Hunter
is-
Wilds and the Oblivion remake.
That is really cool, actually.
Absolutely.
I will say that.
Now let's also
It is super
applaud
dope.
Claire Obscure from Sandfall.
Claire Obscure! Claire Obscure!
They might get some nominations at the end of the year.
It may
Yeah,
get some
it's a
nominations.
monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path.
Hell yeah,
One
buddy.
thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. That's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So
I sure
in
hope
that
so.
Spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about
Ooh,
to see is a
Expedition
powerful
33?
testament to what passion, freedom,
Claire Obscure?
all dedicated team.
Claire Obscure?
Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
New game announcement, okay. Okay. Is it The Witcher? It looks like The Witcher.
You think you're the Harbinger. You might be.
Okay. Okay. Okay, everything here looks cool, but I can't play the music. I think I've seen this before. But I want to hear the music, but I can't. What if I, like, hold on. Okay, hell yeah, buddy. The metal music that's playing right now. Hell yeah, I wish you can hear it. This speaks to me. Everything that I want in an action game in the medieval setting. Big booty. I'm excited for. There's a machine gun. There is a shotgun. Oh man, there's a crossbow, a mace, knives, swords, pole arms. Yeah, we're gonna fail a lot. Jeez. Grandma with a modified chair. Oh, that's parry mechanics? That's really cool. Oh, is that Mortal Shell? That's really cool. That's within the Revenant universe. Beta signups? I'm interested, maybe.
Didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale
More
live in-game
Fortnite
events.
too. Okay.
Tomorrow,
People got the Fortnite too.
again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
Okay, that's really cool.
Bad feeling about this.
It's so weird seeing these Fortnite characters out of place.
Hit him with everything you've got.
Galactic Battle. June 7th. That's all we get. That's all you get.
Jonesy, all right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Hideo Kojima gets a full day to himself, man. That's like on Monday or something. Or end of Sunday, I think. Hideo Kojima! Into the beach! Onto the beach!
Great to see you. Mr. Kojima, here
Mr.
the
Kojima.
world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2.
Hideo Kojima!
Let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play
Let me
it?
know if it's too quiet or I'm too loud. I might be too loud.
Well, we hit the pandemic after we released
僕ら
DS1.
皆さん、コロナを体験したと思うので
Everyone
コ
experienced
ロ
the
ナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So
新しいつながりというか
I wanted to
それを
show
もう一度
something
ゲームをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思
we
います。
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい、
Ooh? 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 Let's go, buddy. Oh, hey.
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please.
Come closer. Closer. At the funny round table. Let me roll on in. Slide into that chat. Cigarettes already? Jeez.
No smoking, please.
This sounds like therapy. This sounds like a therapy session for whoever requires it.
So you are Neil Varna.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? For a living.
It's a simple question, man. What do you do? You're a doctor? Oh, what was that?
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Did it just...
Neil.
What?
So you made it then.
What do you mean?
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
Oh. What is this? What is this?
The girl. You're alive.
Kojima.
Stop. Stop.
Okay. She's angry, now she's happy. Jeez. The emotions.
So much mystery.
So much emotions.
Clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
まあ DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラク
DS2,
ターです。
It's a very important character,
ニールとルーシー。
Neil and
で
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言いませんけ
I
ど。
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人ある
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって
So they have
これ
this
が物語に
deep
大きく
connection
関わってきます。
and reveals
で前回
throughout the
ク
story.
リフっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
ま
last
して
time on
マ
DS1,
ツさんがやって
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Max.
彼はもういなくな
And
っ
of
たの
course,
で
by story,
ま
you
あ
know,
2では出せ
he will
ない
not be in
で今回
DS2.
ニールっていうのが
But this time,
I have the impression that the relationship between Neil and Lucy is based on a time warp, time loop thingy. That's what I think.
But I think
It's a time loop.
to kind of like top that character. So Luca Marinetti was a great actor, and I think it worked great. He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
あ
Neil,
のもう
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで
Well, the game's gonna be out in 20 days, so I'm not gonna give any spoilers, you know.
Of course not.
I know.
What I brought today.
But there is more
Of course
to
not.
share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest,
Sunday?
tune into the DS2 live game
Right,
premiere,
Sunday.
where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. We'll be sharing a new
For
demo
2
of the
hours.
live gameplay demo alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it.
Troy Baker!
Let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
あのニールのゲームプレイシーン
Yes, I'll show you the gameplay scene
あの
of
見
Neil.
に来てください
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much.
Should
Hideo
we?
Kojima, everyone. Great to
Should
see
we?
Mr. Kojima.
Tell
Thank
me
you.
if we should.
All right, and now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here you can engage in
Copenhagen.
intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. Woo! Tom Hardy!
Thou shalt not kill.
Oh, shit.
So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands.
Raw Power Games, man.
But ambitious men do not
Oh? A Japanese man? That looked like a Japanese thing.
war.
It looks like more Kingdom Deliverance content. More Kingdom Deliverance? That's pretty good. Good job, guys.
I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending.
Deliverance!
I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
Or is it like a For Honor thing? Forge your destiny. Oh.
But that's just my story.
Men at Arms. That's an ability? Ooh.
Go write your own.
Ooh, look at that army in front of you. Chronicles. Medieval Chronicles. Okay, okay, okay. Pretty cool.
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is a thrilling new
Sonic
entry in the
Racing!
legacy of racing
I like
action
Sonic.
games within the
Sonic's
Sonic
good.
franchise. Cross Worlds
I'm
brings
also 30 years
other
old who's
worlds and
played
familiar
Sonic.
faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF.
Okay, what kind of surprise characters, man? What kind of surprise characters you got for me, buddy? Sonic, Tails. I know them. There's the people from Babylon. Eggman. Transforming your cars mid-race. That's really cool. From across the Sonic universe, we get the Bird Boy. I know the Bird Guy. I played the Bird Girl. I know that girl. I know the Bird Dude. Hatsune Miku. Hell yeah, that's really cool. Hatsune. That's actually really cool. Hey, like a dragon, Ichiban. Sure. Persona! Joker! Sure. Hatsune is... I'm more excited about Hatsune. And there's Amy! That's really cool. A bullet bill thing. Crossworld. This is really cool. I like Hatsune Miku the most out of all of
Coming in
these.
September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Takashi is the creator of Sonic? That's
Thank you,
interesting.
Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game.
Creative officer.
Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team.
Okay, okay.
You can feel brand new experience from the new future traveling, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Okay. Online cross-platform.
So, you can race against all of your friends across all of the platform.
Cross-worlds, multi-platform.
I have one more thing
Cross-platform.
I'd like to show everyone here today.
Oh?
Take a look inside of the travel ring.
Okay, okay. Oh, Steve? Okay. Minecraft collaboration? Okay. Ender Dragon? You get a Minecraft racer, that's interesting.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios.
Bandai Namco!
Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and
Bandai Namco!
a vast story that eclipses time.
Bandai Namco! Okay. Am I... Is this Bloodstained? We just saw Bloodstained earlier this week too.
Time. For some, it heals.
Oh, Code Vein! Code Vein! Code Vein! Wow, Code Vein! It's Code Vein! I'm pretty sure of it! It's Code Vein!
For our world, it promises only oblivion.
Code Vein! Or is it...
Hopes
It's
lost.
not God Eater, but it looks... That movement alone is Code Vein-esque. It's very Code Vein, I know that much. This is Code Vein. In another city.
A weapon to wield. Could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
That looks like Code Vein. Oh man. That looks like Code Vein. What the shit? Code Vein 2! Code Vein 2! To the one who hears this message, we're waiting for you. Ooh. It looks like a twin stick shooter, which is really fun. Or it feels like a Little Nightmares. It feels like a Little Nightmares game. Oh my god! Are you split in two? Oh, those are fun, boys. I have so many games I have to play. There's Code Vein, there's Strangers of Paradise. Oh, there's so many games. End of Abyss. That looks pretty fun. But Code Vein 2!
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of Rubber Hose Animation with Mouse P.I. for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
What do you mean?
There's something rotten about
Oh,
that.
Mouse? I saw that.
Crooks beware.
That's exciting. I'm excited for this.
In the house.
There are those who have bend the city to their will,
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
and those who do anything to save it.
This looks pretty cool to play.
They won't even know what hit them.
Troy Baker? Mouse P.I. That looks fun to play, man. Mouse P.I.? That looks really fun.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious
Code Vein
project
2?
from an Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a
Mouse
while.
P.I.?
Builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness, but this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Okay, this looks like something. Is this Kingdom Deliverance? I don't know. Oh no, this is Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. Jon Snow, you're gonna die again. And again.
You may think you know how the game is played. But this is not the game you know.
This is the mobile game, I think. But yeah, I'm super distracted. I'm super distracted by the idea that we get a new Code Vein, because the first game was really fun. We get another Souls-like game, and I'm super excited for it, man. The fact that we get Code Vein 2 and a new method of fighting shadows. That's pretty cool. But again, like, I don't know who this interests, but I'm happy for them.
Who wins and who dies.
Can you just... The dragon dies. Oh, okay. He joins the ranks. Jon Snow joins the ranks. That's too bad.
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
I'm not a Game Award. I wasn't a part of the Game of Thrones hype, so I'm happy for somebody.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action adventure RPG.
Borderlands? Not Borderlands.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000,000,000 suns in the known universe.
Okay.
So why do we deny other intelligent beings?
What is this? That looks freaky.
If they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
Oh, Adamfall. Adamfall 2? That's interesting.
My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this.
Okay, that's interesting. Adamfall gets a sequel. That's really interesting.
Dawn of a new era. The era of
Atomic Heart. Atomic Heart.
2.
That is interesting. You get like a skin like that. That's interesting. Nice. Those are interesting mechanics. Atomic Heart was a really sexually tense game earlier because of the 2 androids. Now you get more action, less sex, and that's pretty okay. You get some special equipments. You get you get to be her. That's interesting. Oh, the twins are back, I guess. Ooh, booty, booty, booty. Okay, they're boobs. Jeez, man, it is getting more sexually charged. Okay. More boobs. You get to be in a walking car. That's actually kind of a fun mechanic. And then there's that, whatever that is. Boobs. Okay. Guitar. You get buddies. Yeah, a lot of butts and boobs in that one. Like I said, sexually charged.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Mundfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale. And this time, there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom.
And a lot of booty
That,
and a lot of boobs.
Is not all
Booty and boobs.
today.
Oh. More from Mundfish? Mundfish?
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's
Okay.
in the sky, a giant cube.
That is interesting.
I can still barely believe it myself.
That is weird.
When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness.
Okay, this is super... This is cool. This is really cool.
How
Sexy.
did the whole of humanity miss it? And
Multiplayer?
did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
It looks like a new world of just multiplayer action and PvP. I can see that. PvPvE. I can see that happening. I mean, I'm super excited for whatever. The Cube, Atomic Verse. The Atomic Verse. Okay. Again, like a PvP VE.
The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic universe on a massive levitating cube you can see there, where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving.
Okay.
All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe.
Marvel Cosmic.
Beat 'em up coming to PC and
Beat 'em
console this
up,
holiday
beat 'em up.
with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
Ooh. This is set based on Annihilation, I think, right? There's Rocket, there's She-Hulk. Hell yeah. 2 new characters. Hell yeah. Ooh, look at the beautiful She-Hulk, man. This reminds me of Turtles in Time. I'm super excited for this kind of gameplay. That's a wrestling move, I think. Hell yeah. I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this. Cosmic Invasion. Annihilate. Ooh. Neo? More Neo content? Oh, this is Onimusha, right? Onimusha! Onimusha content, baby! Oh, dual-wielding weapons? That's pretty cool. Ooh, that's a big boy. I think the hero's Musashi, right? I'm surprised you don't get to dual wield because Musashi was known for doing that. Ah, that hurts. I want to dual wield. Hey, Musashi. I'm excited to play this. Oh, he's another Onimusha? Sasaki Ganyu? They both have their own soul gauntlets. That's really cool. That's really cool. They both have competing gauntlets. That's really interesting. Ooh, pretty lady. Hey, buddy. But they have competing gauntlets, it looks like. That's really cool.
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGA.
Yes, we showed that.
2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom.
Gamescom.
Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years. As a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action.
Muppet fighting? Okay, cool. Lost Puppet Orphanage. Okay. A fight club? A Muppets Fight Club? That is crazy. Scheduled for demolition.
Show me what you got.
for the orphanage.
Don't waste my time.
To save the only thing he's ever known.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
A flimsy puppet?
This maid ain't gonna be it. I've been taking dumps in there all day.
Oh my god, this is so weird. This is pretty much knockout. Feel that boxing. Jeez. Okay. Okay, that's an interesting take with the Muppets.
Super fun. Gotta wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
In Deception? What is it?
Ancient white castle deep in
Oh,
the
is it
mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here.
Is it the extraction shooter kind of a thing? Extraction thief?
Yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits. A game where truth is but a shadow. Enough theatrics.
Killer
Now get
Inn.
to the point.
Okay.
Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues. One step
Okay.
closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by booting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents. Poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your
Okay.
taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember. Deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game.
In
of
Deception
life
We
or
Trust.
death. Your
That
invitation awaits.
looks interesting. Square Enix. Squaresoft. Enix. I don't know which
That was
one.
Killer Inn, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to
I
believe
mean,
this next game
I
is
will
first
not do
announced at
well. I know
TGA
that
in
much. I will not
2021.
do well.
I know it's been a while. Their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm, of course, talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year.
Okay, okay,
From
okay.
Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Is Arc Raiders an extraction shooter? I don't know that much about the game.
Settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions.
I've only heard about Arc Raiders from Asmongold's channel, but beyond that I don't know much about Arc Raiders.
Surround yourself with resourceful friends.
I don't know if I'll have friends to play this with, but who knows, yeah?
Here, you are in control.
Uh-oh. Oh no, I got bamboozled by another raider. There's a bigger threat than the two of us, buddy. Okay. If you like this, then hell yeah, I'm happy for you.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th.
Okay.
You can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
Uh-huh. This is not my game, but get in, loser. Oh, it's a crafting game? Okay. It's a crafting game. That's pretty cool. Oh, no, not the Dussy. Anything but the Dussy. Oh no, a division of two lovers. From lovers to enemies, tale as old as time. Oh?
I saw my world fall to ash.
Oh?
Consumed
Ooh?
by the wind.
Ooh? When the void calls.
Try as I might to curb their advance. 'Twas all for naught.
Heroes must rise. Ooh.
Some say time stops for no one.
Oh, parries.
Neither man nor God.
Joke's on you, I'm into this shit.
Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate?
Oh?
To save what remains of our broken worlds. You
Oh?
may only take my hand.
Oh?
Return to the past.
Chrono Odyssey.
Awaits.
People say it wasn't a thing. Join the playtest on the 20th? Hell yeah, buddy. Ooh, Withering Waves. I should play that again.
True lead of the story has yet to emerge. Whatever's coming next
Ooh, that's really fun.
cannot be easy. I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
I like that there's a Withering Waves announcement.
Filling that dark tower.
Truly a Genshin Impact killer. Truly a Genshin Impact killer.
What happened while I was out? So I hear you're looking for someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship
Ooh,
strength,
Scythe Lady.
glory.
I never doubted that you'd end up here.
Boobs.
I'm really curious. What ending have you penned for Septimus?
Embark on the journey of the march start at the what? That's exciting. I'm excited to play that. It's a good thing I have rotations. Explore the vessel.
Such a tiny nuisance.
Oh, that looks cute. Wake its memories. Ooh. Survive its guardians. This looks okay, I can see a demographic. I know a demographic that likes Neo. Memories in Orbit. That looks fun to play.
That's Mio Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Best. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where
Ooh,
everything has
Out
been
of
crafted
Words.
by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
Hell yeah. That looks pretty cool. Oh, you don't have mouths. That's why you're out of words. Because you don't got mouths. Ooh.
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
What do you mean we can't? This is really cute though. This is a really cute stop motion game. Out of words, because you don't have a mouth. That's cute. That's cute.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Sicily.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes a client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to, teach them a lesson. Remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything. If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business. It's family. Loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
The Old Country. That looks really fun. That looks really fun.
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass.
Legos.
Here's the first ever look.
Legos. What? Little kitty patootie. Oh, that's cute. Oh, jeez. You know, I think I'm kind of okay with this. It's really cute. Uh-oh. Oh, you can build things together? It's literally a mechanic to build it one by one. Oh, that's so cute. That is so cute. That's so cute. That's honestly cute. You know, that might change my mind.
Hello, Summer Game Fest! I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon.
Oh?
Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude.
Okay.
Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before.
In a fighting game?
Hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yeehaw!
Oh, she's Sandy Cheeks? She is Sandy Cheeks? That is interesting.
A brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen.
Is this Nickelodeon D&D? Is this Nickelodeon D&D? Oh my god. Goof. The magic be Dice of Destiny, a D&D Nickelodeon?
It's been almost
Okay.
2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Iraq from disaster and puppet frenzy in Lies of P.
Liza P. News!
Overture is a
Liza P.
DLC
News!
expansion of the game that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
Hell yeah. Return to Krot. Overture, man. Hell yeah. Yo. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, what did you birth? What did you birth? Do I get to use your... Oh, that's a shotgun. Ah, bow and arrow, buddy. Claws. Gunblade. Samurai Virgil. Okay, that's a new move from her. Oh, I get pierced. Okay. Ow. 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 Don't drag me. I am not a mop. There's the alligator from earlier. Oh my god. That's really cool. Oh, Richard, do we get a release date? Do we... Wait, today? Available today?
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this.
Today? Sorry, I'm looking up the game Xbox apps right now.
I sit at the front of the dinner table. Plates full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes. Plates of hay. Plates of noodles. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates.
Oh no. Is this that is so creepy. Fractured blooms?
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
I was so distracted by Liza P. I'm sorry, Fractured Blooms. I'm sure you're beautiful. I'm sure you're beautiful.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Oh, this looks interesting. It's called Blade and Soul, yeah? Oh, now it's available on Steam? That looks pretty cool. Discover new origins, unite your heroes. Okay. Oh, okay. Is this still Blade and Soul? Oh, Blade and Soul Heroes. Okay. Oh, this is the new mobile game that was released just recently. Saitama? One Punch Man collaboration? One Punch Man collaboration? What kind of thing is this? That's really cool. That's really cool. One Punch Man collab. That looks real fun. Crystal of Atlan. That's pretty fun. Okay. Seven Deadly Sins. Okay. Origin. This looks like the game for between the Four Horsemen of Apocalypse and the end of Seven Deadly Sins. Okay. This is before the manga of the sequel. Okay. Interesting. Four Horsemen of Apocalypse. Okay. This is when Tristan is still a kid on top of that. Wishes on PS5 and Steam. Okay, okay. The Witcher, Witcher 4.
5.6 is available today.
State of Unreal happened earlier this week. I didn't know about that.
Technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time.
Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
No.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Bungil Stardive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
Adam Wars look fun.
We find a way.
I can't buy the add-on for...
We altered the course of nature. Unleashed genetic power across continents. Now it is up to us.
Okay, George Goldblum.
Nurture what we have set free.
Jurassic Park.
Within this chaos.
Jurassic Park.
To help life
find its way.
Find a way.
I can't pay for it right now. I want to pay for the add-on, but I can't. It's not available yet. I can't pay for it yet. I want to pay for it. I can't pay for it yet.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games.
Yacht Club Games? I know Yacht Club.
10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower.
Who?
Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
That actually looks fun. Like I'm distracted because I want to get Overture, but this is very reminiscent of old school Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color days, SNES days. Mina the Hollower looks fun. I'm just distracted that I can't buy the game right now.
All right, this is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done. Yeah. Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right. Well, let's see what this says. Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture.
Skip the Silk Song trailer?
A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade.
Wade Wilson!
Let's take a look.
Oh my god.
Deadband trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience.
Quintuple sim?
Oh, hi, new friend.
It's an on-rail shooter?
Turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder.
Good job, Wade.
You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and dysfuncting with hip-hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the hell?
What is that?
Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man
Deadpool
is
VR looks
insomniac,
fun.
And I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
I don't know why you think Korean barbecue, but sure.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Next
Neil
year at
Patrick
Games-
Harris?
Last year at Gamescom, we
Oh,
had
that is Neil
Dialogue
Patrick
Games,
Harris?
the
Okay.
culmination Of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
I mean, that is... Sorry, I'm just so distracted. Bro, that is scary.
I don't care how high his walls are, or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me, all the agony he put me through.
I wish I liked this game.
Damn right I do!
What was that game? Sorry.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
Okay, dude.
There's
Dying
the good news.
Light,
Dying
okay.
Light: The Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence. The bond
Oh,
of
now
friendship
I
and
can
nostalgia
buy it.
of
Okay,
growing up.
$30. Got it. I'll buy it later.
Mixtape comes from Beethoven
Mixtape,
Dinosaur,
okay.
Annapurna Interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
What are we doing?
Hanging out, getting buzzed. I've got to get out of this place.
Oh, yeah?
At the end of a
80s
era,
journey game?
When everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Oh, that was like a Blockbuster.
It's the pigs, darling.
Oh no, not the pigs.
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot.
You know, that is
to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night.
It looks fun. I wasn't a part of that movement because I wasn't born.
You have seen it.
Oh?
A beautiful world where harmony reigns.
Ooh?
Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment?
Ooh?
Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
Ooh?
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
Ooh? Oh?
On your guard.
This looks fun.
Gorgeous. Take this.
That looks fun. It reminds me of Hades.
Put it into action.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Oh, you're a fish with muscles? That's pretty fun.
Everyone, are you with me? We will live on in this world. No matter what hardships await.
Forget cat boys and fox chicks. You're a fish man with muscles.
Filled with hope.
Playing this after Hades is gonna be a lot of fun. I know that much. But because of Overture's announcements,
And the guardians of the sacred tree.
Toa sounds fun. But I'm still super excited that I was right. We had an announcement for Lies of P.
That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on
Oh no.
Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
They left me with nothing. No justice, no peace. Just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
This looks like a Sifu, what is it? A Sifu, sequel. Sifu, Raging Dragons. This looks really fun now. Acts of Blood. That looks really fun. This is fun, I'll tell you that much. Summer next year.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Shredder's Revenge.
Earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
Oh? You better not lie to me. Toronto 20XX by 3 rival gangs. Who's behind the madness? Oh, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World? Scott Pilgrim game? Okay. That's really cool, a Scott Pilgrim game. Hell yeah. Oh, that's really cool. And Ramona Flowers. New heroes? In the battle across space-time. Is it 7 playable characters? Okay. So we won't know about the extra characters till later. Okay, okay. This is really cool. PlayStation 4, Steam. Scott Pilgrim!
Scott Pilgrim is back with
EX.
his fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player
Former rivals?
with a story written
Okay.
by Scott Pilgrim creator.
You mean some of the
Brian
ex-boyfriends and
All right,
girlfriends?
we're going to be right back, but first we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson,
Oh,
TGA
yeah.
winner in
Oh, yeah.
2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Village? Who? Oh!
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful
Maggie?
meals to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the
Alicia
forest
Dimitrescu?
and
Lady Dimitrescu?
little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun.
Lady Dimitrescu?
Now cease this foolishness and make your decision.
Capson's. Okay. Hell yeah! I haven't played the first Ascended yet. Boobs! Booty! I should probably start playing this now. Just to try it out. Hips and booty. Oh? I haven't played Descendant yet, but I'm excited now. More than before. Breakthrough available August 7th. Free content!
Dawn of time,
Free content!
humankind has been obsessed with the hard.
With the what?
Now, a glorious morning has dawned. On
Zombies versus
something
robots.
that's simply harder.
Oh.
Scum.
Okay.
Your hard just got harder.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
What are you doing here? Come with me. Keep your lights on. I've been seeing things. And a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out. I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real you.
Oh no, he got.
You were a good soldier. I don't want any part of your future. It's activating.
Oh, I can't sleep this weekend. I can't sleep. Hitman Mind's Eye collaboration. Oh my god.
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week,
What do you mean this week?
This week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world.
Yeah, on
And the
Wednesday.
reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a
Ooh?
look.
Ooh? What are you talking about? 007 in this game? Casino Royale?
Target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial
Ooh.
mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld.
Le Chiffre.
He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris.
That's pretty
Our
cool.
clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink.
Ooh.
Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
Le Chiffre. Le Chiffre. Le Chiffre.
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
Oh?
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Ooh? Le Chiffre?
Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining
Le
us.
Chiffre!
Thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest.
He's gonna be here for Death Stranding as well.
Also, Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoes of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
That is pretty fun. But also, Death Stranding. He was in Death Stranding as
So
well.
this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale, while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not gonna beat me in poker. He's gonna figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Chiffre is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several paths, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For only 30 days, and if you play it, you'll unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Oh?
Amazing. All right, well,
Oh?
thanks for joining us for
Oh?
Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Oh?
Thanks for having us.
Oh?
Thank you.
Le Chiffre.
Great stuff. All right, now
Je ne comprends pas.
of a new party game coming later this year. that will delight
Jet Set
Lego
Radio?
fans made with
Is
over
it
1 million
wait,
Lego bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
Oh, what am I thinking of?
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise.
Lego Party?
Lego Party!
Okay.
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an
Okay, Mario Party with Legos. Okay.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
or Hindu plundered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings.
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini-games, Ted? We've got more
Legos Mario Party.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot.
With surprises around every corner.
I wonder if I can join a random lobby and join their random game. That might be fun.
Certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Ted.
Wow! We've got all that and more in Lego Party!
I wonder how the multiplayer online features will be. It might be pretty fun, actually. Can you imagine just doing the, what is it?
All right, next
Multiplayer.
Look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
I've heard Wildgate's pretty fun.
Danger. Reactor overload.
I might be copyright for that, but I can understand people's enjoyments on that.
Now their ship is flying.
Oh, I wish you can hear the music, but because of copyright, fear of copyright, I have to make it super, super tiny. Okay, June 9th through the 6th. So in a couple of days.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the
Drinkbox.
Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World.
Nobody?
They're making a full
Oh.
3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op.
That's really
You
cool.
can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the
Consumption.
spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see.
Okay, this looks interesting. By Drinkbox? Ooh. Using your staff of a... Okay. That looks like a fun boss.
Should you fall, pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
Ooh, Blighted looks fun. Wishlist it. Wishlist it. Ill.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Munfish. Okay, another Munfish game. Okay. I think oh, that is quite the horror. Okay. Okay. Oh, nice. Shotgun, baby. Why is that a house in a... Oh my god. You know, if I had access to a PlayStation 5, I can probably play this game too. But Michael needs his PlayStation. Oh, am I in trouble from that guy? Oh, that's a big head. Jeez Louise. Oh, hey buddy. Why'd you have the phone? Why'd you have the camera? Baby kick. Kick baby. Mecha Break! Mecha Break announcement!
Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total.
Just the beta alone.
Universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wish-listed game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer.
Ooh. Hell yeah, buddy. Ooh, everybody's developing their own mechs. Oh, jeez. Who's making the music? Where's Man with the Mission? Hell yeah, buddy. Oh, that's so dope. Hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah, buddy. This looks so good. Ooh, more mechs? Ooh. 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 Is that a mobile armor? Is that a new mech? Or that might be a Lancer. Javelin, I think. Panther. Alex, oh, that is Javelin, or Panther model. Oh, that's so cool! Hell yeah, buddy! July 1st! July 1st! July 1st!
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
Infinitesimals. Ooh, tiny gun, tiny person, right? Oh. Okay. Oh, God. Even smaller people.
We must now face a stark reality.
Oh, that is so crazy.
The industrial civilization we were expecting to join. There's no more.
Oh, is this a Bug's Life with robots? That's really cool. Oh, geez, a Bug's Life game with robots? Or Ants, the movie? Jeez, that is interesting.
We fight away.
Infinitesimals. Okay.
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
Resident Evil 9! Resident Evil! Resident Evil! Resident Evil!
Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
Takeuchi!
マギーさんありがとうございます。カポン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年
30th anniversary coming March.
ありがとうございます。さてお待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけあと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。
Just think an eye more and it'll be
ではこ
ready.
れからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
I need a glass of wine too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now
March
it's time for the next
2026?
big update for a beloved franchise.
Oh, what is it? WWE! Or Final Fantasy. He's also an advocate for Final Fantasy as well.
Let's rumble.
Oh, Street Fighter? Alex? Oh? Viper? See Viper? That's really fun. This is such a fun trailer. I don't know you, regretfully. I don't know Ingrid very well. Jeez, man. I know Viper and Alex. Oh, Sagat! Sagat! Jeez. Oh my god, man. That... Oh my god. What a day to be alive for me. Sagat is back for his eye. Available now. Oh. What is this? Is it Fortnite? The Lumberjack. Hazuki. This looks fun. This looks like a fun game. Last Flag. So King of the Hill kind of style game. Okay. That looks fun to play. Jeez, man. Hey, Hazuki. You are no Shaft. You think you're Shaft? Man. Sounds fun, though. The game looks fun.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s.
Yeah, capture the flag, yeah.
The closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG
Wu-Chang!
developed in China.
Wu-Chang!
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 Which is launching on
Wu-Chang!
July 24th. Here's a look.
Game Pass, Wu-Chang! Oh, bloody bells.
Bloodshed. Really what you wanted.
Okay.
It's all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
Oh, Pierce, brother. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Wu-Chang is beautiful, man. We are eating real good. We're eating so well.
To finally awaken you.
A White Spectre outfit or Night Spectre? Look at all these outfits. Oh, is it Back to the Streets 5?
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
Oh? Wu-Tang the game? Rise of the Deceiver? A Wu-Tang game? That's interesting. Oh, it's a beat 'em up. That's pretty cool. Man, Rise of a Wu-Tang game? That's really cool. That's pretty interesting.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of
Wu
the Receiver
Brothers.
is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates,
Guild
including
Wars,
player housing
okay.
and is free to play.
Jeez.
This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
Yeah, I've heard about Guild Wars a whole lot since college and high school. Guild Wars 2 was a huge thing since college. In high school, like 2010, 2011.
Greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their greatest weakness? Me. My story.
My story is yours.
Start your story today. Double XP. I mean, I could try it. 4 platforms. Oh. Maybe Mongil looks interesting. A little squish. Mongil seems interesting. Okay. Recruiting beta testers? Interesting. 6:20 start testing. That's interesting. Wuthering Waves! Wuthering Waves is a better game than Genshin, I think. In my opinion. Wu-Chang! Rivals, baby. Available at Deathloop and Ogu. Okay. Okay. Switch news? Okay.
I took a bullet, I died, I came back. And I met Johnny Silverhand. Chip. Long story.
Okay.
Here is another game throwing back
Ooh.
to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down on his luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's
Ooh.
Into the Unwell.
Into the Unwell? Ooh, I like the art style already. Oh, I like it even more now. I love it. You broke your tooth? Or was that the payment? That's too bad. Sorry, dude.
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon.
Oh? How do I... Oh, okay.
Maybe it's too much for someone like you.
Okay. This is quite interesting.
Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
It feels like 3D Cuphead. For me, it feels like 3D Cuphead almost. It's like a fever dream. That was something.
You still look a little unwell.
Okay. This is interesting.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us.
Okay.
Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take Portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
That's it? He just walks off stage. Okay. I'm really bad at battle royales, but I'm excited to play a shooter. This is an athletic game in a way. I'm not real good at it, but I support you if you play it. Why did you give... I don't have the copyright to the music. Why did you provide that music? Man, I didn't have to... I didn't want to mute you, but you made me mute you. It is a good trailer, though. I am just really bad at this kind of game. I know myself. I'm better in I'm better in Mecha Break than I am in this, man. I can't help you. It just feels different. For me, playing Mecha Break feels a lot different than first-person shooters.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
RGG? Mafia? Okay. That looks like Robbie Reyes. There's singing that's involved. I wish I can listen to it. The jazz looks beautiful. Okay, I can't listen to it yet. Come on, dude. Okay, cool. Where are we going, dude? Where are we going, Takahashi? Ooh. Welcome to Tokyo. I wonder if you know. Ryuga 1940. 1943. Okay. Hand-rolled cigarette. A mafia game or like a... That's a big dude. Ouch. Bullet time. Ooh.
Got a name?
Mako?
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Gaijin? Sana. Ogashiteru. Project Century. Stranger Than Heaven. Oh, that's such a cool title. That's such a cool title. Cowboy Bebop style, man. Noir, Cowboy
We
Noir.
saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way.
This is gonna be fun.
All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting. Today, we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that.
Yeah.
But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
What is it? Ooh. Ooh. X-Files? FBI? Ooh. Investigation summary report. Fourth victim unidentified disease. Abandoned by government. What is this? What could this be? Is it dragon? Is this the girl with the dragon tattoo kind of a thing?
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
Hi, buddy.
My office.
Coming.
Ooh, lock your computer. Lock your computer. Man, that's HIPAA.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body.
Another
One that's the
body?
same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Rumwood Hotel.
Hotel?
I know. That's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died.
Oh! The Evil Within? Is this the Evil Within?
Face the past. Grace.
Is it what I think it is? Are we back in STEM?
Stay close.
What else could this be? Could this be, not a,
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Silent Hill? Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Dude.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
What? I feel like I should know this game.
You are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Wait, RP? Oh, is this Resident? This is Resident Evil! Resident Evil! Resident Evil! Requiem? RE9 Requiem! Resident Evil! Resident Evil! Resident Evil! February next year!
There you have it. Resident Evil Requiem.
Resident Evil.
Playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone?
That is so good. Resident Evil 9? RE9, baby. At least Capcom gave me the ability to get some time off for January, what was it?
Lucy, that was an amazing
February
announcement.
27th.
Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone? Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know.
Too.
I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right.
That's on a Friday. February 27th is on a Friday on the leap year.
Events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next, with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome, and thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
Man, such a good game show. I'm excited for this, man. God, that was such a good game show. I'm excited for Resident Evil. I'm excited for Resident Evil. I'm excited. Check that out again. Let's check that out real quick. Sorry. Okay, let's pause for a second. Let's back it up. I need to see this in its entirety. Because one of the games I'm really excited about is this game, Code Vein. Because Code Vein, I've played it during Code Vein, during the release. I met Shrunken. I was streaming this a lot with him and my friend CJ, and like now we get to go into another aspect of the world, because we played this before. We've played within this world before called God Eater 3. God Eater and Code Vein are within the same world, but my understanding is that the way Japan dealt with the crisis is very different than the way that the environment of Code Vein has, to where God Eaters are able to take care of the origami, but they haven't developed a way to do it yet. So it feels like the world of Code Vein happened prior to God Eater, because they developed a system to do that by then. But this looks beautiful, and like instead of Io, you get this maid dressed girl, which is really cool. I like it. I'm okay with it. But it looks like, again, like it looks like he's infused with like whatever like problems that this area is having in Code Vein. And like we have new kinds of enemies on top of that. He has a gold scar. What's up with the scars? Is it related to the blood? What is this whole thing about the blood now? The blood is now like gold and visceral in comparison to like the previous title. This is really interesting, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Code Vein. I'm so excited for Code Vein 2. I'm excited for Lies of P Overture that I can finally buy right now. I was absolutely right. We can play that. Before that, this looks like the outskirts of Code Vein 1. And for whatever reason, this is going to involve like time travel. I'm excited to time travel in this game. I'm excited to see what this has in store for me, because I enjoy the world of Code Vein. But once we go through this trailer one more time, we're going to go check out Lies of P Overture, and we're going to check out that Resident Evil 9 thing one more time, because this is so cool. And I'm pretty sure that I will not get any sleep, because I work tonight at 9 p.m. In the next 5 hours, I have to be at work, and with this on my mind, I will not get sleep tonight. I'm not gonna get enough rest, because this is big for me. We had new news about what is it? Lies of P in a little bit. I'm gonna rewatch that trailer in a little bit, and then we're gonna be re-looking at the Resident Evil 9 drop that was just announced today. And that's the thing I want to check out on, because so far, as we're looking at Code Vein right here, it just looks like a different world that involves time travel, and that's really cool. And I guess like it's a thing to where it looks like we've been dropped into a point in time from the future. And this girl, I don't know what your name is, but you have like a heart that can weave weapons or something like that. I don't know. But I'm super excited for what we have available once we can play this game. We don't have an announcement for this game, but I do know I'll be playing this game for sure, because we played Code Vein previously. I have the download. I have the the DLC for Code Vein, and I gotta play it at this point. Now I gotta play Code Vein. I'm gonna be so busy. I have Code Vein I need to finish. I have this game I want to play next year. There's also Neo 3 that I want to play next year. Overture I have to play now, because I'm in the middle of Clair Obscur. I'm going to be playing nothing but Clair Obscur and Lies of P for the next couple of weeks or for the next couple of days now. Like, I was supposed to get time off. Man, but because of, like, whoever, I don't get that opportunity now. And that sucks. Is this the present, or is this something that we're trying to prevent? I don't know if this is a future we're trying to prevent, or this is a future currently being experienced. But there's a new air-type monster. I know that I'm going to use a Big Swords McGee for this combat, because I've done that in the previous title. I can technically try out the regular sword, but like I like using great big weapons, big bonks. Those require commitment like you don't even understand. You have a big sword, you swing it, you have a chance of being damaged. That's a commitment you're willing to take right there. He somehow got through that. Okay, a sword and shield, that's really cool. You get sword and shield armaments as well. Previous title was all big weapons. You get a long staff. You get a long gun rifle blade. There's a monkey somehow. Oh, there's another type of broadsword. Oh, the broadsword turns into dual blades. That's a new weapon. You can cast spells. Oh, you can fly. Okay, now you can do the same weapon as like the Oh, okay, that's really cool. Again, this is a little... And you can use a motorcycle, so this tells me that this is a more open world kind of experience in Code Vein. Where Code Vein in the first game was like linear gameplay. You get a hammer. Linear gameplay is where you were expected to follow one path to another, to another, to another. Oh, those visceral attacks will look pretty cool. But this is interesting because this tells me that in the original Code Vein, you could not leave your house without wearing a mask because the miasma was like a poison that if you inhale, you're in trouble. But now it looks like it's a different time, a different place to where you don't need to worry about the miasma. But look at all of these enemies. That's really cool. Like all these monster designs, super cool. That's definitely a weapon that you can earn from fighting that boss, almost obviously. Coming next year, 2026. But let's see, there was also the excitement for Overture. Oh, there's Onimusha. I like the idea of Onimusha. Let's see. Where's Liza P? Where's Liza P? Where's Liza P? But you know what? Let's check out Onimusha, because Onimusha's a fun game. But first, I need that Overture. I need that Onimusha. Actually, no. Fuck that. I'll check that out later. Oh, there it is. Okay, now that we're here, let's check out what Neowiz has in stores. Because we have the Legionnaire with the shotgun, but it looks like based on like that graffiti, there's a new faction we have to worry about, because previously, when you were going through the main game, you were witness to a lot of graffiti from the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. But right here, I wonder, like, because this game, we already know that this game is a pre-sequel to the events of Lies of P. What I'm wondering is if this particular segment is either underneath the Monad charity house, the Monad orphanage, or like is this under the Watchtower? Because two things are happening, if I remember correctly, within prior to the events of the main game, because we're going to be witness to the Watchtower incident where we meet Alidoro. Alidoro was known to rescue a lot of people out of the building, and he was a key figure in saving Eugenie and other people within the Stalkers or Bastards, I forget which. But also, we are going to be experiencing events alongside the legendary Stalker, because she was on her way to the Monad charity house in the previous trailer. So that's really exciting. So that's really cool. I'm really excited to be a part of this game again. I'm excited to go and live stream my experience of bum rush. My plan is to bum rush the game up until the point of the Golden Stargazer, because I think in order to go into this DLC, we have to go to that spot where the Golden Stargazer is. But here's the bow in action. And I know for a fact that when Maximilian played the bow, it is definitely a choice weapon. But I'm super excited for the Gunblade and the claws myself, personally. But what was I thinking of? Because currently I've yet to start playing the New Game Plus, because I was waiting for an announcement trailer of when you would be able to play this. I didn't know that today would be the announcement of like, hey, today Shadow Drop. I get a cool Gunblade, and get a Virgil-esque weapon. But it looks like a regular sword and scabbard, not a samurai sword, but sure. With a very deep V-neck. And again, I'm looking at this, and I'm super intrigued as to how fighting her is going to be, because I don't know if she is like, how much of an enemy is she, because she has the same weapons that Geppetto has, to my understanding. Because how is this event right here connected to the events that lead up to the Monad charity house fire, and how does this lead up to the events of the Watchtower, the Clock Tower incident? Because how do these things relate to Alidoro actually coming in to save the Stalkers and such? But yeah, we have an excuse to fight all these experimental enemies from the alchemists, and maybe we'll get that axe. I don't know, but I hate the fact that we're getting cleaned in this example. Like, jeez Louise. And then, oh yeah, the fire rapier that was featured here, that's definitely going to be a weakness to the alligator. However, I like the fact that people are including an easy mode for people who are new to the game, because we need accessibility for people who want to experience this game for the first time. But also, I think the default is the hardest mode that they provide, I believe. So they provide base game difficulty as the preferred way to play. But if you want to be able to step foot in it, they provide an easy mode, is my understanding. They provide an easy mode in one of the changes with this game. So this is really cool. I am super excited for Lies of P Overture. But it also means no, I don't have sleep for the next couple weeks. This is going to be fun. I will be in pain, but I am going to be happy about it. That's what I think is going to happen. And it's available today at the time of recording. I am upset, but also we get to see what her deal is, the legendary stalker. We get to see what her deal is. And we don't know. We don't know what her deal is because these are the pre-sequel events. Okay, let's see what else. Let's check out the Resident Evil thing like I brought up. First Ascendant, sure, whatever. Splitgate, Blighted, there's Ill, Mecha Break. Oh, you know what? Let's check out Mecha Break again, because like this, I mean, I'll check it out my own time because I was really excited for Mecha Break because I've played the demos. Let's see. This is, wait, what is it? Federal Bureau of Investigations. Okay, because for whatever reason, I was expecting, when I was looking at Federal Bureau as the FBI thing, for whatever reason, this trailer alone made me assume we were gonna play The Evil Within, because previously that game had instances of like, what is it? Because even I don't know like the setting of this game. Because when I think of the FBI, I'm thinking of Joseph. I'm thinking of STEM. I'm thinking, but not. I was not thinking of Resident Evil. Maybe if I turn on subtitles, I can get a better idea. Incident victim identified disease. A diseased individual discovered at demanding government office. Prematurely analysis suggests that decay may be something. Investigation. This looks, now that I'm looking at it, this does look like somebody's backyard. Similar to that of, what is it? It felt like, what is it? I have the game. Oh no, Outlast. It felt like feelings of Outlast or Evil Within. I didn't expect it to be Resident Evil until they showed the Raccoon police station, which is a dead giveaway of a world inside of Resident Evil, because the Raccoon City police station is a very well-known place that people associate the genre with. And for us, this entire trailer gave a good idea of subversing our understanding of the universe. Because of course there's definitely other places that are affected by the events of Raccoon City. It's not always about Raccoon City, but it is the epicenter of things being public. Because during our experience in Resident Evil 0, things were happening in the background. And Code Veronica was happening off, like, out of state. It was happening like I think Code Veronica was like in the middle of the ocean. Revelations 1 and 2 were happening in the middle of the ocean, so there was no association with like, hey, this is Russia, hey, this is America. And for them to reel us back in that there are more than just a few places. Oh, there's no closed captioning. I want subtitles. Goddamn. Wait. Let's play the trailer normally again because I need to figure out what name they said. Okay, let's check that out again, because, like, I need to hear what he's talking about.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel.
The Renwood Hotel? Okay.
I know that's where your mother was murdered.
What's it called again?
Alyssa died 8 years. The Renwood Hotel.
Hold on. Let me just, like, slow you down, because I need to understand what the fuck you're saying.
The Renwood Hotel.
Renwood Hotel. Hold on. Sorry, I need to ask this again. Nope.
Renwood Hotel. The Renwood Hotel.
Renwood. That's the name.
I know that's where your mother was murdered.
And she has PTSD, because, like, here's the thing. When I saw the... Hold on. Like, that visage made me feel like it was, the Evil Within. I thought it was the Evil Within. That is my bad.
Alyssa died 8 years ago.
Alyssa died 8 years ago.
Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
Let me see if I... Hold on. Resident Evil Grace. Grace Ashford. Ashcroft. The name is Grace Ashcroft. Okay, so let's... Okay, let's do a quick analysis. I want to, like, see this slowed down so much, because if this is going to be related to what we know of the franchise as it is, then I do wonder about it, because we're going back to a hotel where instead of a police station, we're going to the hotel where Grace Ashcroft's mother died. And oh my god, the fact that this is the aftermath of the fact that we're looking at the aftermath of Raccoon City, we've never seen, to my knowledge, we've never seen the impact of the nuke that the city has shot at the city until now. It's been like, what, how many years? Let me look that up. $1998. It's been since 1998 that we're seeing the ramifications of Raccoon City in Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3. The fact that we see this aftermath is crazy, because the U.S. government felt like the city was a complete loss, so they decided to nuke the city to cover up any association with them and, like, the research that they were doing. That's my understanding. And just the idea that, like, oh, by the way, the government was looking into biohazard research, bioweapon research, and then I don't want you to know about it, so I'm gonna nuke the city to protect ourselves. And it's super crazy. Because I'm hoping that based on the events here, we're going to see an older Chris Redfield. We're going to see an older Leon Kennedy, Raccoon Police Station. We're going to see an older Leon, Claire. God, the fact that we're back here after like almost 30 years. This is since 1998. We have not seen the actual city, because Resident Evil 3, we were still in the city before the nuke. In Resident Evil 4, we were off in Europe, and Resident Evil 5, we were in Africa. Resident Evil 6, we were in China. Resident Evil 7, we were in Louisiana, and 8 was in another village. But we've never seen the aftermath of Raccoon City, and we've never seen like any other locations in the world affected by the umbrella by the virus. So this is gonna follow this is following a new character, I believe, called Grace Ashcroft. Grace Ashcroft, we know nothing about, but this is following her story. I'm really excited. And now we know that on Friday, February 27th, this game is going to be released. So that means I need to go to work and make a request to get days off. Oh my god, February is going to be so busy, because I also have to get days off for California because of my Lunar New Year. But yeah, February 27th, Friday, February 27th, we are going to be playing that game. I'm going to try to play that game. I'm going to put I'm going to put down my time off for that. I'm super excited for Resident Evil. That is the last thing they showed us. Really cool. Because there's also I have other games I'm excited for. I don't have a VR system, so I can't play Deadpool. I'm excited for Mina, because this reminds me of of simpler times, of the Game Boy days, the SNES, stuff like that. What else is there? There was also footage of Onimusha, but I've only ever played the first Onimusha game, I gotta be honest. But let's go back and look at it one more. Let's look back at it before we let's look at it before we make a decision, because I'm excited for anything Capcom in general. So the idea that we're getting an Onimusha game, I'm super excited for Onimusha as a whole, because this is following the perspective of Musashi. And honestly, the set dressing is really cool. This looks like kind of a dreamscape for demons to like come here to and from the demon realm. Okay, but at least this way we get a slowdown of what the combat would be like. So we have the Oni gauntlets. We can parry, looks like. And that's really cool, I gotta say. Okay, and like this is just showing another aspect of the game that we get to explore. So it looks like we're gonna be dancing between the waking world and the demon realm. So we're gonna traverse both places with Musashi. That looks really cool. And a fish yokai looks really fun. You parry, explosive reaction. That's pretty fun. I like that. We get an experience we get the first look at another pair of weapons that are dual wield hammers. That it looks like cracks reality. That's really cool. And we get the demon again from the first game. We fought this demon during the first Onimusha game. So to fight another variation of him, or another, like, him one more time, that's pretty cool. I like that. I like the idea that we get to be fighting against another Oni that we've played against in the past. In a bigger, like, space, too. Because I remember when we fought against him during Onimusha 1, when I was like a wee little lad. We were in a small room within the confines of a mansion, and we had to, like, really position ourselves to properly fight him. This time we have so much room to rumble, and we have all the rooms, all the space to just, like, smack him down. And if I remember correctly, you can absorb the essences to gain bonuses, I think. Like, especially the blue chi, the blue key you can absorb allows you to do special moves, like elemental moves back in the old days. But I wonder about it, you know? Rawr. But I do want to see you get a chance to fight as a duelist, because Musashi was known to be a very good dual-wielding samurai. But the fact that we get this other character with their own Oni gauntlet, I find that to be pretty cool. He's a little crazy, too, with an it looks like an Odachi, or a much longer samurai sword. At least longer than the standard samurai sword, it looks like. But he has his own Oni gauntlet. So I want to know what that's all about, because in the previous titles, I mean, the last time we've seen a dual protagonist, the last time we've seen two Oni gauntlets happening at the same time was during the events of Onimusha 3. I know Onimusha 3 showed two Oni gauntlets, but this time we have two antagonizing forces having their own Oni gauntlets. So does that mean that the Onis have their own Onimusha? Is it going to be a story about two people fighting against each other and upsetting the balance, or rebalancing the balance? I don't know. I don't know what this game is going to be like. But I'm excited for Onimusha. Again, I feel really bad for not having a lot to say about this title. But my only experience is the first Onimusha game for the PlayStation 1. And then the Onimusha 1. The first. I've only played it on the PlayStation 1 when I was younger, a wee lad. But watching the breakdowns of the gameplay that we have currently, it looks really fun. I'm really excited. I'm excited to be present in what this game can provide. Because providing perspective between both characters with their own Oni gauntlets is going to be a new feature for us. And I can't remember an instance of a spirit within the Oni gauntlet. I can't remember that. Is she like an Oni princess similar to that of Neo 3? Or is, because like the idea of a princess, or is that just actually the spirit of the person in the gauntlet? So will we get like a controversial story in the end? I don't know. But I feel like I'm rambling. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream today, end the video. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the Summer Games Fest. I'll see you next time. Okay? Bye-bye.